Well, today the Australian newspaper is launching their top 100 innovators list, celebrating Australia's biggest boundary pushers. Non-alcoholic beer company Heaps Normal is leading the retail category in the list, slowly turning the tide and showing Australians that fun doesn't always have to include alcohol. Joining us live now is head of brand and co-founder of Heaps Normal, Peter Brennan. Pete, good morning to you. Good to have you with us. As a matter of sheer coincidence, I had a Heaps Normal last night and it was delicious. Well done to you. How would you describe?
Thanks so much, mate.
How would you describe the increase in interest of non-alcoholic beer? Because it's not just you. There are so many other brands who are doing it at this time as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, look, it's kind of this perfect storm. I think technology and how we brew these kind of drinks without alcohol has massively, increased and got a lot better. But I think, just macro trends in general, people are really conscious about what they drink. And I think, if anything, the pandemic really played into our favour. I think the first lockdown, people stocked up and had a few drinks. And the second lockdown, they went, we can't do that again. And we were there and the timing was great. So, it's going really well. Just
to tell our audience about the genesis of the idea, I found it really interesting when I was reading about it, the fact that you and your mates used to go to the pub and you realised that the beer was the point of going to the pub rather than just, catching up with your mates. It was almost self-defeating in a way. Just tell our audience about that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, we ironically, me and three really good mates got together for a drink at a pub, and then we questioned why we drink alcohol. For Heaps Normal, our tagline is "Too good to be wasted," and we really felt we were waking up in the morning and, being blurry and having a bit of a hangover and not feeling great, and we started questioning why we have to, get together over a drink. Why can't we, over alcohol, should I say? Why do we have to do that? So we kind of all came together. We had different reasons for wanting to cut down our alcohol consumption, and we gave birth to Heaps Normal. This is our first SKU. It's a quiet XPA, and people are really enjoying it. It turns out there's a lot more people out there that think the same way.
And how surprised were you? I mean, could you have imagined that it would have been as successful as it has been?
No, it really caught us by surprise. Like we were scratching our own itch with this. It turns out, like I said, a lot more people had a similar kind of view. To be in this Innovators list today and in the Australian is just, it's mind-blowing for us. There's some incredible people on there, and we're just so grateful that people are believing what we're doing and getting behind it.
Yeah. Interesting comments from Evan Spiegel this morning, the head of Snapchat, as well on this list too. He also talks about the difficulties that everyone's having in this current business climate. How are you coping with things the way they are?
Yeah, look, it's tough. I think every kind of downturn and every situation like this, there is opportunity to be had, and I think it's really standing up and taking a swing at bat. Like our timing has played a big part in the success of Heaps Normal. We couldn't have foreseen what was going to happen, but I think just staying true to your gut and what you believe in and doing something that really has purpose is what makes people kind of resonate and get behind you as a company, and we're just so stoked people are doing that for us.
We've been carrying news items and will continue to do so for until the next RBA meeting. The potential for there to be a 75-point basis rate rise by next month. From a business sense, how would that affect you? The fact that we've had that, we've already had so many rises after so many rises.
Yeah, it's tough. Look, I mean, I think every company is being squeezed at the moment, but, just having that real purpose-driven business and really doing something that makes a difference. For us, it's having that purpose. We get messages day in, day out of people that have, quit alcohol and it's really kind of changed their lives, or loved ones have done the same thing. And for me, it's not about the bottom line. It's about actually getting up every day and doing something you truly believe in that people kind of get behind, and that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah,
but I mean, could this result in cutbacks or anything of that nature? Is that the kind of difficulties, worst case scenario, that may be around the corner for you?
Look, I don't know. We can't look into the future. I don't have a crystal ball, but just putting one foot in front of the other and doing the best we can. And like I said, doing a business with purpose is what's really working for us.
Okay, that's Pete Brennan, an Australian success story there. The non-alcoholic beer Heaps Normal. I've tasted it. And it is excellent. Pete Brennan, appreciate your time this morning. Thank you for joining us. We'll talk to you again soon. Well, you can read more in today's The Australian newspaper, or you can visit the website and get some really interesting stories on our 100 best innovators of 2022.